Hi, it's Dave Diegelman with Equity Real Estate here for our May 2026 real estate market report for Southern Utah. Let's do the numbers. So first of all, let's look at the number of listings. Our listings are higher than normal right now, but the number of sold listings we have in this last month of April was 455 versus last month in May was 501. So we're down slightly on that, maybe 10%. Hard to tell because sometimes the market picks up in May where it doesn't in April. So we'll see what happens with that. Let's look at active listings in comparison. Right now we're at 2475 active listings, and last year we were at 2361. So definitely the active listings are up right now. New listings coming on the market. You can see a lot of new listings have come on in the past couple of months. That is a normal seasonal thing that happens. So listing prices, let's look at the sold median sales price. Right now it's at 515. Last year it was just around 500. So while that's gone up a little, and we're going to see that in our categories down below, it's kind of interesting. It's because we've run out of a lot of lower priced inventory. Next, let's look at absorption rate. This is how many months worth of inventory there is versus the sales. Right now we're at 5.53 months. Last year we were at 5.56. So relatively stable on that. Sold to list ratio. Right now we're at 95.9, and last year we were at 96.1. So not that much difference. Days on the market, right now we're at 86.9, and last year we were at 77.6. So it's definitely taking longer for homes to sell on the market right now. Price volume represents the overall dollar volume in sales. Right now we are at 282 million and some change, and last year we were at 292 million and some change. So again, that's a slight drop. Let's go ahead and look at the category of sold listings. You can see the highest volume is still in the 500 to 750 range. And then after that, it goes into about three different areas, but the 300 to 399 range comes in next. And then the 750 to 999 comes in. And that is a 6.7% increase year to date. And then we come to the $1 to $2 million mark, and that's at an almost 20% increase. 2 to 3 million is at 211% increase. However, there's not a lot of numbers we're working with. But it is significant that year to date in 2026, we have 28 listings that have closed versus 9 from last year. The 3 million to 5 million is 22% increase, but the numbers are small. So it's 11 this year versus 9 last year. And 5 million plus, we're at a dead even. We've had 2 sales there. So why are the price categories important? Well, there's a couple different reasons that the price categories are important. One, it tells us a little bit about where the niches on the market are and where the growth is. So obviously we can see the growth right now is coming in from 750 to a million all the way up to the $3 million mark. All of those categories are increasing. In our newsletter this month, we take a look at what's going on with the market right now, and we're certainly not in a declining market. However, it's an interesting market because our numbers in April are not as high as they have been in past years as far as growth rate. So where's the market heading? We look at that and kind of explore that. Are interest rates going up or down? What buyers really need to know right now? That's a question for everyone right now. Interest rates with consistent headlines, market swings, speculation about leadership in the Fed Reserve, it's easy to feel like things are going to change, but it's not that simple. So we have a really good blog article on that, and we explore that. Then we have the 3 biggest mistakes sellers make in a balanced market and how to avoid them. We are in a very balanced market right now, and there's a lot of competition with not only existing home sales, but brand new home builder sales. So we explore the different pitfalls to avoid and the strengths that you want to be focusing on in selling your home. And then lastly, we have a blog article on landscaping with wine in mind. Turn your yard into a vineyard. Now this hits near and dear to my heart because we've been propagating grapes for over 20 years, and we're actually taking it out to our neighbors and friends who want to do the same thing and have a local producer produce the wine for it. So this is kind of an exciting new opportunity. And it's also a way for those that do have landscaping in mind and they'd like to put in either Cabernet Sauvignon or Chardonnay grapes. You can buy the grapes at a substantial discount to what you can get online or in the local nurseries. Our upcoming webinar is Wednesday, May 20th at 1 p.m. and it's predominantly for buyers, how to win a home without overpaying. So we explore different things in this. We're going to have Rich Cordova, who's a local lender, explore this with us. And it's pretty interesting because a lot of times it's not the high price that wins the acceptance of a seller when there's multiple offers. And then in case you missed it, last month we had mortgage rate buy down versus investing. And this article kind of breaks down the math behind two different theories of working there. But it's pretty interesting to see. Well, thank you so much for watching this. If I can help you in any way, give me a call on my direct private line, which is 435-703-4041. And may God richly bless you.